didn't see you there. Welcome to my lair. My name is Juliana Wheeler. I'm 37 years old. I live in Ashland, Oregon, and I want to be on the Traitors. I want to be on Traitors because I love the show, obviously. Of course, sweet Alan. The whole vibe, the whole aesthetic is just like everything I love. But honestly, I just like truly have this deep love, passionate, burning appreciation for social deduction games. When I was a kid, I loved playing like Murder in the Dark and Mafia at sleepovers. And now as an adult, there are so many games that are so good. The one that really holds my heart is One Night Werewolf. I cannot emphasize to you how many hours I have spent playing this game. I have a theater company that's based in New York. For years, after like every rehearsal and meeting, we would just play this game. Like probably hundreds of hours of One Night Werewolf have been clocked. 2 Rooms and a Boom, great game, super confusing. People are always like, what's going on? And I'm like really good at it, weirdly. Secret Hitler, of course, but the pinnacle to me these days of at-home social deduction games, Blood on the Clock Tower. Oh, it's so good, you guys. So, of course, when I started watching Traitors, I was like, oh my God, it's One Night Werewolf with a bunch of reality stars in a castle in Scotland with Alan Cumming. This is the best show ever. So obviously, when I found out you were casting a normal people season, I was like, hello, oh my God, it's my moment. Not to mention when that was announced, probably like 10 different people sent the casting announcement to me and were like, are you gonna apply for this? You'd be so good for this. And I'm like, duh, yeah. So just a little like personal info about me. I'm an actor and musician. I live in Ashland, Oregon. I grew up here and I'm back living here now. And coincidentally, it has one of the largest Shakespeare festivals in the world. So I grew up watching Shakespeare, loving Shakespeare, and then I studied it. I performed a lot of it. It's just one of my true loves, you know. So one of my like stupid nerdy things I do while I'm watching the show is I like to call out the play that Alan's quoting in real time. What's done cannot be undone. Macbeth! Once more onto the breach. Henry V. If you have tears, prepare to shed them. Julius Caesar. Anyway, it's so cool and nerdy. In fact, I am currently writing a musical about the OG Scottish traitor, Lady Macbeth. She's one of the most interesting fictional characters ever written. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's conniving, she's sexy, she's crazy. Oh my God. She deserves her own musical, you guys, and I'm writing it. But I want to be the Lady Macbeth of Traitors. And I would love to find a, I don't know, Rob Roush type to be my lord. Also, Alan, if you want to play Duncan in the musical, we'd love to have you. Okay, enough of that silliness. Here are the reasons I think I would be good on Traitors. Costume change. Anyway. Reason 1. I am an actor and musician, but I'm not a very successful actor. I mean, I work in theater, you know, so I've had a lot of other jobs, let's just say that. I've been a server, been a barista, bartender, I worked at a gym, I teach voice lessons and guitar and ukulele. I used to teach a compulsory music class to middle schoolers. If you know any middle schoolers, you know that's no easy feat. Well, this is to say I've worked with like all different age groups and types of people from all different walks of life. And I'm good with people, man. What can I say? Also, not for nothing, I am a Gemini Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus. If you don't know what that means, basically boils down to I'm really good at lying and manipulating, which I try not to use for evil in my regular life. I'm a pretty good person, but good skills for Traitors. I'm very good at convincing people to do things. Another quality that I have that I actually really value in my real life is I think I'm good at putting people at ease in a conversation because I like to approach everything from a very like open-hearted and non-judgmental point of view. So people feel comfortable opening up to me and like telling me things, which I love, which is a prime quality of one of my all-time favorite Survivor turned traitors, Suri Fields. Like, honestly, I'm also a huge fan of Survivor, and she is really probably at least top 3 of all time for me, along with like Boston Rob, because she has this quality of, she really sets people at ease and people want to open up to her and trust her. And she uses that really effectively in these games without like being a dick about it. And I really love that style of gameplay and would like to emulate that. I also think I would be pretty good at challenges. I'm fairly athletic for a creative type, and you know, I'm just kind of tall and strong. I'm like 5'10", and when I was a kid, we lived in the woods and had horses, so I like grew up doing manual labor. So I'm also like pretty good at puzzles and like figuring stuff out. So I think I'd be a valuable asset on that front. Gotta get that bread. Sorry. Anyway, I would love to be a traitor. Obviously, I want to have my like Lady Macbeth moment. As far as play style goes, obviously Suri is a queen. Boston Rob, who I think went after Bob the Drag Queen too fast. He could have done better. But really, my sweet, sweet Rob Roush. I love him so much. He's just so good at this game. Like, yeah, he's hot, but he also just like played exactly how I would want him to play. He's just good at the game. And I was like, I want to do that. However, if I didn't get to be a traitor, I actually think I would also be a really good faithful. I'm a pretty like intuitive, empathetic and observant person. And I tend to be like pretty good at sussing things out and like feeling really subtle shifts in people. So I think I would also be a valuable faithful. I'm just so like, I mean, look at me. I'm like, I scream traitor. By the way, this is Georgie. She's my Lala, although she's a little weirder looking and definitely meaner, but you know, what is any witch queen without her demon familiar? One last thing I'll say is in 2017, I spent a month performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and then I spent a week traveling up to the Highlands, and I went to Inverness and Loch Ness, which I believe is pretty close to where the castle is. I'm also about 70% Scottish, and so for the past 9 years, I've been wanting to return to the motherland. Anyway, that's all. I really, really want to be on the show. Please cast me. I think I'd be good at it. Also, I am neither married nor rich, but I've always thought I would make a really good Real Housewife. So, you know, in a season of normal people, I might be like the next best thing. I will leave you with this one last thing. The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal arrival of the faithful under my battlements. It's from Macbeth.